Good morning, guys. What's happening? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the live stream. I'm here every single Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, to share all things personal branding, positioning, mindset, and of course, one of my favorite personal branding tools, LinkedIn. Today, we're going to talk about 5 LinkedIn strategies that still work. Okay, I hear you guys. People are sharing their frustrations about how the platform is changing, and I get it. But here are the things, 5 simple things that you can do that will withstand the tides, the ever-changing tides of LinkedIn. Okay, we are streaming on Facebook and on LinkedIn, of course. So come on in, let me know how your day is going. As always, if you have questions, I want to hear from you. Make sure that you are asking your most burning LinkedIn and personal branding questions down in the chat, and I will make sure to personally answer you. Okay, so yeah, happy Wednesday. Oh, and if you're catching this on the replay, you want to be sure to include hashtag replay with your question or comment. Listen, just like the seasons change, your brand strategy can change over time, right? So if you are an active LinkedIn user like I am, you might have noticed that LinkedIn changes its algorithm from time to time, right? And when that happens, guys, like we need to change with it, right? I do believe that LinkedIn is more of a consistent platform than other platforms, but that doesn't mean that change won't happen at all, okay? So, for example, last year in general, posts got more impressions and reach more people in our networks than this year, right? So, and again, there could be a lot of different factors, but that doesn't mean that reaching out to your brand soulmate doesn't work, right? You just have to change your strategy a little bit, right? So, no worries, I got you. I don't want you to say, Dion, I'm just going to throw up my hands because nothing works. I'm going to give you all the help and the support that you need today. Okay. Guys, good morning. If you're just joining us, welcome to the live stream. I'm here every single Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern on this live stream to give you all the tea, tips, inspiration as it pertains to your personal brand, right? Whether it's personal branding, career and business strategy, thought leadership, mindset, and of course, one of the things that we're talking about today, LinkedIn. Okay, so let's talk about it. Oh, and before I remember, time is ticking, guys. If you have been eyeing my 3 month personal branding mastermind, the Brand Brilliance Collective, doors are still open for a few more weeks. Okay, so we're going to jump this off in the new year. The next cohort is going to start in January. Okay, and this is a 3 month mastermind where I'm not just throwing information at you, but you are also, in addition to learning at your own pace, right, with all the resources, downloadable tools, we're going to do live group coaching calls. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, and this cold does not want to go away. Live coaching calls every single week. So you come on and you bring your most burning personal branding, LinkedIn, thought leadership, content challenge, right? Whatever challenges you're having in those areas. And I am personally going to coach you. Okay. This is a very high touch program. And this is for 3 months, and we start in January. So make sure you head on over to workwithdion.com to get enrolled in that program. So let's talk about these LinkedIn strategies that still work regardless of what you guys might be seeing on the platform. Okay. The first one is giving value. Share valuable content on a regular basis, right? And I know you're like, Dion, I'm so tired of hearing give value. Giving value never goes out of style, right? Now, of course, there's a way to give value, right? There is an art and a science, right? You want to consistently post high quality content that is relevant to your target audience on LinkedIn. This can look like videos, right? Single image post, newsletters, articles. Mix it up a little bit. But what I always say when it comes to sharing valuable content is that you want to share the what and the why, but not necessarily the how. And what I mean by that, right? I can tell you what your biggest problems are. I can tell you why those problems exist. But how to fix the problem? That is where you want to invite people behind the paid wall, right? Whether you are an entrepreneur and you're looking to promote your services, or even if you're a corporate climber, right? Like there's a way to position your expertise and to give value and to get people to think differently about whatever that topic is without giving out all the tea, okay? But whatever it is, just be consistent with giving out content, with sharing content on LinkedIn. And by consistency, I don't mean frequently, right? LinkedIn actually does not favor frequent content. I'm just plugging in my laptop here. It actually prefers that you give quality content. So, unlike other platforms, and I do use other platforms, right? But unlike other platforms that reward its users, right, for posting 10 times a day, LinkedIn doesn't do that. Okay. Guys, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. We are talking about some LinkedIn strategies that have not gone out of style, right? Because, like many platforms, there's changes and the algorithm's a little bit different, right? But the first thing you want to do is give value. Secondly, you want to genuinely engage with your network, genuinely engage. Interact with other users on LinkedIn, okay? Don't just like and scroll, but actually comment on posts. If you agree, why do you agree? If you disagree, why do you disagree? Share people's content, right? With a little bit of context in your own little commentary, right? This is going to help you build relationships and increase your visibility because remember, you are the expert. So even if you aren't the original author of said content, that is a strategy that's going to help keep you top of mind, right? A top of mind strategy will keep your name and influence visible. So, commenting is so key to this strategy. And let's just keep it real. Being a LinkedIn lurker is not going to magically get you in front of the people that you want to influence. It's not. Right? How's that going for you to my LinkedIn lurkers? It's not working. Okay. So get out there and start engaging. Number three, and this is something that I love LinkedIn Live. Consider doing LinkedIn Live events, right? Even an audio, a LinkedIn audio event, which is similar to, say, Clubhouse. So, specifically with LinkedIn Live, it allows eligible members and even pages, if you have a business page, to broadcast live video content to a LinkedIn profile, a page, or to an event, right? Audio events. Audio events are great for discussions and for audience participation. Okay. So, again, you have to be more comfortable. I'm going to challenge all of you, just do it once, right? Even if you're not comfortable getting on camera, start out with hosting a LinkedIn audio event and invite your connections and your followers. Okay. Guys, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. We are talking about LinkedIn strategies that still work. Okay. We are on number 4, but if you're catching this on the replay, use hashtag replay with your question or your comment, and I'll be sure to respond. And for those of you who are in the chat, how do you think you're doing with these steps, right? Giving value, engaging with your network, and using LinkedIn Live. Let me know down in the chat, guys, okay? Number 4, an oldie but a goodie, an optimized LinkedIn profile. You have to optimize your profile. Hopefully, before you do all the other things on LinkedIn, before you tinker around with all the other bells and whistles, you've optimized your profile, right? Make sure your profile is, I'm going to say, as close to complete as possible. Make sure that it's professional, that it's keyword optimized. I actually do a free masterclass, right, on how to turn your LinkedIn profile into a lead magnet, where we go over the key things that you need to do in your profile, right? When you focus on optimizing your profile, this is going to help you appear in more relevant search results, and it's going to position your expertise, right? Often separating you from the competition, right? So I think and this is just my experience because I've been doing this for several years at this point, between profile optimization and creating engaging content or valuable content, like those are two things that most LinkedIn users don't do. Most people feel like I have a profile, it's up, and I'm just going to lurk, right? And studies have actually shown, there's one piece of data that shows that only 1%, over a billion LinkedIn users, Out of a billion LinkedIn users, only 1% actually post original content. So if no one else is really posting content, right, and no one's really even optimizing their profile, it would be in your best interest to help separate yourself from the competition that way. Okay. Guys, good morning. Welcome to the live stream. We're talking about LinkedIn strategies that still work to this day, regardless of what the algorithm is doing, right? It's a social media platform, so things are going to change from time to time, right? But number five, LinkedIn ads. And I don't really talk about LinkedIn ads a lot, but if you are especially an entrepreneur, this is a tool that you should be leveraging, right? Use LinkedIn's advertising platform to get specific target audiences and to promote your business or your services, right? This can be, especially for my entrepreneurs, such a time saving way to reach your potential clients with a single message. The first time a few years ago, I tinkered with LinkedIn ads, it was for my free masterclass. I said, well, let me just switch it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little experiment. And I invested in LinkedIn ads. And when I tell you, I almost broke Beyonce's internet, honey. I had over, and I think this was in 2022, I had over 7,000 people in the live stream. 7,000 people showed up. I was blown. I was just mind boggled. I had never seen anything like that, okay? It was great for getting my brand, my name in front of a bigger audience, in front of my target audience. I actually was able to benefit from increased sales. So find yourself now, I don't specialize in LinkedIn ads, but I know some folks who do, right? But if you are interested in switching it up, if you're an entrepreneur and you're maybe doing ads on other sites, but not LinkedIn, that is definitely something to consider. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Good morning. Let me know how your week is going. We just wrapped up 5 LinkedIn strategies that still work. Okay. So whether you are an entrepreneur or a corporate climber, there are definitely things that you can be doing regardless of what it's looking like out here. Okay. But make sure you go back up to the top and catch those 5 strategies. Now, if you are really looking to improve your LinkedIn visibility, I invite you to join us for the Brand Brilliance Collective. The Brand Brilliance Collective is my 3-month personal branding mastermind. And this is a group coaching program combined with a self paced course, right? So during those 3 months, you will have access, number one, to a 24/7 portal full of information, pre recorded trainings, downloadable tools, and resources that you can apply as it pertains to your brand strategy, your LinkedIn strategy, your elevator pitch, right? We don't just do LinkedIn because we realize that LinkedIn is just a piece of the puzzle. But the other beautiful thing about the Brand Brilliance Collective is that we meet every single week for 3 months live, right? Every single week for 3 months, you show up with your most burning questions, whatever your frustrations are. Okay. I help you move to a place where you are comfortable and feeling much more strong and confident about your personal brand, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's figuring out what your next career or business strategy is. Okay, I'm going to be there with you every step of the way. We kick this thing off in January, guys. Okay, I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and there are only a few spots available because this is a very high touch program. So make sure you head on over to workwithdion.com to enroll with that and to enroll in that, excuse me. And even if you are unsure about which LinkedIn solution is for you, or if you have questions regarding your strategy, I want you to shoot me a message. Feel free to also go on over to workwithdion.com to schedule a call and let's see how I can help you meet your specific goals. Remember, LinkedIn remains such an effective tool for visibility, for building influence, and for lead generation. Okay. I know the algorithms change and it can be a pain in the behind, guys, but try these 5 strategies and get the help that you need because you can definitely win. So, this is it for me. It's a wrap. I will see you guys next Wednesday morning. As always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out, but I will see you on next week's live stream.